Hello, welcome to another edition of Cor Pallanck Anywhere. On this installment, we're taking a look at some of the nightlife and things that are going along here in Buenos Aires. Across the street, we have what appears to be an Irish pub. Right? I mean, it says classic Irish pub on it, you know? Well, so I was walking down the street here, and the guy on the corner was handing out flyers, and I was looking for an asada restaurant, and I asked him, I said, hey, do you know where a good asada restaurant is? I just thought, hey, you know, he could be helpful and point me in the right direction. He's all, oh yeah, man, sure, in Spanish. I know where an asada restaurant is. Come with me. Come on over here, and I'll write you directions. So together we go into this, you know, what appears to be on the outside to be an Irish pub. And then as soon as we get inside, like two women approach me and grab me from either side and pull me over into a bench and start caressing my arms and stuff. Then all of a sudden the guy who was just supposed to get me directions to the restaurant comes back with 3 drinks. One for me and one for the 2 ladies. Well, they also brought over at the same time the bill for the drinks, and it was like 150 pesos. 35 bucks or whatever for 3 drinks, and a place where a bottle of whiskey costs $5. Anyway, then the ladies begin to explain to me that for the price of the drinks that I have to buy, because I've come in now, that I can enjoy the lesbian show and have a massage, or a massage. And, you know, not that I'm philosophically opposed to massages and lesbian shows, but I was really just looking for an asada restaurant. And so I tried to excuse myself, and I tried to leave, and I went to the door, and I pushed it to try to get out, and then it wouldn't open. And I'm like panicking. I'm thinking that they're gonna keep me in there, and they try to shake me down for my money, and then, so I turn to them and I say, I'm gonna call the police, in Spanish. And then they all go, no! And then they go, pull the door. So I pulled the door open and I left. But so here in Argentina, prostitution is illegal, sorta. You can't pay money for sex or for sex acts. Instead, you buy really expensive drinks, and in exchange for those expensive drinks, the women in these facilities get really friendly. Silhouette of the woman here on the corner should have been the clue to the true nature of the bar, but I mean the rest of it, it's like classic Irish pub. I mean, how are you to know?
So when you visit Buenos Aires, be careful to know what kind of bar you're going into. Alright, Buenos Aires is a classy city, so I think it's time we class this thing up and take a look at some of the culture.
Some people say that Buenos Aires is the Paris of South America. You know, there's a lot of Parisian-styled architecture. And it's just a really beautiful cosmopolitan city. Behind me is the Obelisco. It's a national symbol. In particular, it's a symbol for the city of Buenos Aires. Later on, I'll do a meaningful voiceover explaining the history of this monument here. I'm a little shoddy with my research, though.
The Obelisk of Buenos Aires is in the center of the Plaza de la República. It was erected in 1936 to commemorate the 4th centenary of the city of Buenos Aires.
Bien, bien.
Gracias.
Gracias.
We're here this evening across from the Obelisco here in Buenos Aires, where there's going to be a free tango show tonight, where they've set up 8,000 seats for the people here in Buenos Aires to enjoy the show. Tango is a very important part of the culture here in Argentina and in Buenos Aires in particular. I picked up my own little hat. This is very typical of the tango style, so like, I still don't know how to tango, but I got the hat. That's step 1.
There are tango shows of all shapes and sizes to be enjoyed in Buenos Aires. This production, beneath the Obelisco in the Plaza de República, is one of the larger spectacles. The true spirit of tango is in the air in Buenos Aires. It's alive in the streets. It is alive in the hearts of the people who join together in a timeless, rhythmic embrace and dance the cares of the world away.